Hello, welcome to, what's your channel? Is it still the Mads of San Diego? Welcome to the Mads of San Diego's channel. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Justine. I'm her daughter. So, a little bit of background for the video today is we ended up going to Palm Springs, which is about a 2-hour drive from where we live here in San Diego. And if you guys don't know, there's this outlet that's called Cabazon Outlet. And it's known for having luxury goods at a relatively lowered price. So the retail price has been lowered and then they sell it over there. Mostly because it'll be like stuff that hasn't been selling as well in their main chain stores. And as you can see, we got a little carried away. But unfortunately, they only had the older bags. So if you've bought anything from Gucci recently, you know that now they have the green bags. And that this old black and white one is the one that they had before. And I think it might be because it's the outlet. So they just don't have the updated bags yet. It was kind of disappointing. Speaking of disappointing, I was actually a little bit disappointed with the lack of items that we liked. Because they didn't have a huge selection at the time, even though it was the weekend. I don't know if it was maybe because it was later in the day that we had gone and most of their new arrivals had already been sold, or if it was just like a bad weekend. That's another tip for you guys, is typically the weekends is when they get their new shipment of things and they rotate all of the items within their store. So you can't guarantee that every week you'll find the same items there. I'm gonna start off with this. I actually don't know what's in this bag because I kind of just grabbed everything. Oh, okay. So it's like this. And you see, it's still the old box as well. So it's not the new green one. But I mean, it's still very sleek. And it comes inside the little cloth bag as well that has the Gucci embroidery on it. Sorry, 1 second. And it's basically the key pouch. So it's very similar to the Louis Vuitton. Is it called the key clamp? I do not remember. Don't quote me on this. But it's the same, like, exact item. Not exact, but it's very similar in that its purpose is literally just to hold your keys. I know a lot of people use it as a wallet or a coin purse, but on the inside it comes with this little like key ring holder. And I've been wanting this for a while. I was actually very torn between this and the YSL one, but I ended up picking this one out just because it's very simple. So it still has the Gucci logo on it. You can see the double G's on there, and it's quite a soft leather, but it's not loud like the YSL one that has the YSL like metal logo on here, which can get scratched up. This one is like, you can be a lot more careless with it and kind of just throw it around and not have to worry about it getting damaged. My only thing is, because it is a softer leather, you would have to worry about that, but the YSL one is also a pretty soft, like, kind of chevron leather. And then in comparison to the Louis Vuitton one, I feel like it's a little bit easier to get your hands on, even though the Louis Vuitton one is canvas, so I think that might be cheaper. I think this one, 1 second. The receipt's in here. I think it was, okay, with tax, it came out to $225.20. But the retail price that I had gotten it for was $209. And I think that's almost 50% off, I want to say. Something like that. It doesn't want to go in. Okay. And I do want to note as well that this is technically from their men's collection. Which, I just don't care, I'll buy it anyways. Okay. The next item, I'm also going to pick up the smaller one. This is also from Gucci. Pretty much everything we got, for the most part, was from Gucci, just because they had the most sale items, and they were the largest store out of everything. Because we had gone to a couple different stores, but their selections weren't that great. Okay, So these are the sunglasses, and what's really nice is you can actually pick out which case you wanted. There were a few different options. There was like red, green, blue, yellow, the black one, and I think there was a purple, but I just went with the black one just because if it gets dirty, I feel like black looks the nicest. And it kind of has like a velvet finish on it. So it's not plastic, but it's more velvet. And it feels really good. It feels really luxurious. Okay. And then they had wrapped it up in the little case for me just because they had pulled a new one from the back. And funny enough, my mom and I actually both grabbed the same pair of sunglasses because we were like, oh my god, have you seen these? But they basically look like this. And then the side is kind of like, what is this? They're like jewels. And then very subtly, the gold part has the double GG on it. So it's very much still Gucci, but it also isn't too loud like some of their other sunglasses. Here, let me put it on for you. And I feel like the shape is really nice because it makes your face look smaller since it goes kind of out like that. And it's still pretty big too. I actually wanted the bigger square ones, but they didn't have it in stock. And then aside from the thing on the side, there's also, I don't know if you can, there, at like this angle, you can kind of see it says Gucci right there. But yeah, so that came in the plastic. I'm not going to put it back in, but it did come with this pouch as well that says Gucci on it. So what you do is you can just put it in here, and then you just use the drawstring like that to kind of keep it nice when it's in the case. And then it also comes with a little cleaning cloth that also says Gucci. So everything is labeled because that's what you're paying for, is the brand. Okay. So that's, before I forget, the price on this one was, with tax, it was $263.99, and before tax, it was $245. So as you can see, here in the US, I know in some other countries, tax is included in the final price, so it'll have tax on there, but because for us, there's like regional differences in tax, not just by state, but also by city. Tax tends to come out separately. But yeah. And like I said, everything was almost like 50% off if you look at normal retail price versus the price that was in store. And then the last thing that we got from Gucci was, it's the biggest item that we got, but it was actually the first item that we bought. So yeah, see, still the old box matching the logo. And oh my god. And it is the Gucci slides. Here, let me take out the other one so you can see them side by side. So these are the black ones that have the same print as the key holder that I had gotten. And these are a size 38, which I think is like a size 8, I believe. Unfortunately, they don't have half sizes, so it is a tiny bit big, but it's not noticeable. And we just got the plain black ones because, like I said, they're not extremely loud. Even though it is Gucci, it doesn't have like the Gucci wording or the emblem, but as you can see, it still has like the little print on it. And then inside there, inside the case, you still get, you get the little baggie as well to keep them in. And they actually come with two, so one for each slipper so that they're not rubbing up against each other. And I actually forgot to show this little detail, but on the side, it says Gucci. I don't know, can you see that? Is this what people do still? Yeah. And then like this is the bottom, so it still has like the little on it as well. Yeah, quite nice, quite nice. And then the authentication card, which is in Italian, so I can't read it. And then I'll show you this. So it was retailing for $275. And then this is just the exact shoe in case you guys want to go look at it. Let me see how much we paid for with tax. So pre-tax it was $275. Post-tax it was $296. Okay. So that's everything from Gucci. We also went to the Balenciaga store. And this was so lucky because I've been wanting the shoes for a couple years now. But, well, my siblings actually think the shoe's really ugly. So I also haven't been able to get it. And it is quite a pricey shoe. Oh, you got a little snippet of it. I already took them out earlier. But they're the Balenciaga, like, sock shoes. What are they called? Hold on. They're the Balenciaga Speed Trainers. And they're in this blue color. This is a size 36, which I want to say is like a size 6. I'm not sure. Something like that. So it does run a little bit big because I'm normally a 6.5. Or is it small? Because I'm small. Anyways, I'm a 6.5 in regular street shoes, but I'm a size 36 for here. So the original price is $1,050. I was able to get the shoes for $735 instead. And it's the nice blue one. I originally wanted to get the black ones, but since the blue ones were on sale, I ended up getting them anyways because they're just very cozy. And I lost the receipt for this one, so I don't know how much I paid with that. And then the last item that I had gotten is the YSL Perfume in Libra, however you want to pronounce it. And this was not on sale, but it's around $140, I want to say. Something like that, pre-tax. So it just comes in this little box, and then I'll actually take it out for you guys to see. I haven't opened it yet, but the packaging is also very nice. Wow, even the box feels like really nice. It's like kind of thick, and it doesn't feel like cardboard. It's almost like it has a glossy feel to it. Sorry, I'm just like touching it. Oh, and it has YSL on the top as well. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but it has like it embossed on there. Oh my god. Okay. And I know that when this first came out, everybody was talking about it. Oh no, I already took it off. Okay, cool. So this is what it looks like. And I know that this is a very like warm scent. It's the what's it called? The YSL Eau de Parfum. And it smells like vanilla. That's like the way I can describe it, is it smells kind of vanilla-y. It's a very warm scent. I know a lot of people really like it for like fall, but I just really like how it smells anyways. And look at the packaging. Like, that is so cute. It is really heavy. And I can't tell if it's because of how thick like the bottle is, but this one is the 3 fluid ounces one. And I know they do sell a bigger one in like 5 ounces, but that's like $180, I believe. So yeah, this one was around $140 plus tax. Okay. And that concludes it for everything that we had bought this past weekend when we had gone to Cabazon. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Nats of San Diego. And you'll probably see my mom singing sometime after this goes up again. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye. I forgot one item. Okay, so this was actually not from the outlet, and I had picked it up separately, hence why it has the new like packaging that they have, which I really, really like the green and the red, even though it does look a bit like Christmas. but it's just Gucci's colors, so it makes sense as to why they use them. And it has this pretty little ribbon on it that also says Gucci on here. I know some people use this like on their hair to like tie it up and stuff, but I just leave it on the box. And this is kind of an off-season thing because right now it's July. But let me open it up for you guys. Comes in the little paper wrapping. See, I love the new packaging. I just think it's so much more sophisticated and pretty. But it is this Gucci scarf. And here, let me open it up for you guys. It's actually reversible. So this is one side. And then, let me show you the back. And then this is the other. So it's a very neutral color. I think it's like a grayish brown. And it's so long. It's like the span of my arms. And it just feels very light and soft. So like you could wear it like this, or you could flip it like the other way around. And funny enough, I don't even wear scarves. I wasn't even really into it, but it's super cute. And I don't know how much this was. I don't have like a receipt. But yeah, here, let me show you guys what it's called in case you want to go look it up. But this is just like the thing that was on the tag. And I don't know how much it was. I want to say like their scarves usually run around like the $600 range, something like that. So it's probably very similar to that. And I would only recommend getting this if you want a scarf that's lighter because it is a thinner material than some of their other scarves. And it also doesn't have the glitter, but it still has that like frayed edge that's really pretty. So yeah. I just forgot about it. Oh, and it also has this like tag embroidered that says Gucci. So aside from the logo, it has like this little thing. If you can't tell by now, Mom and I really like this type of print just because it's very subtle, but also it's still Gucci. So yeah.